What's up, weirdos? How's everybody doing today? That was some peppy little freaking countdown music, wasn't it? Who all's hanging out right this second? What's up, brother Dopey, brother Steven, Gonorrhea, brother Todd, Carr, Secondus Separus. What's up, Mind of Milton, Bam and Ninja? What's going on, brother Timbo? Zeman, what's up, brother Zeman? How's it going, man? Crispy Critter, the critter of crispiness. Brother Javon, Mikey Mo. What's happening? Oh, brother Scoot. What's up? Sobek Scooter, brother Scoot Scoot. How goes it, my friend? Brother Shane, you can kiss my lily white ass, sir, if you want to know the damn truth. What's up, Beefer Baron? How's it going, brother? Brother Ed. Patwana, what's going on, brother Cletus? Dr. Drew Dude. Uh-oh. Your addiction has affected brother Scoot. Blade Ogre, what's up, brother Chris? How's it going, man? Good to see everybody up in here. Hopefully y'all had a kick-ass day. I had a weird day. It was a good day. Hey, there's that damn pretzel-headed pretzel ass. What's up, Steph? How goes it? But anyway, and not that I had a problem with anything that went down. It was just weird for why it happened at work. But I was in the midst of doing outdoor activities, and my boss called me on my phone and was like, "Are you still at work?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "And I'm changing the name of the innocent to protect their identity. So his name is not Alex, but we're gonna call him Alex. So it's Alex. Pretend it's Alex." But she said, "Alex needs my help, and I don't know what I'm walking into. So I want you to go with me." And if that means nothing to y'all, it meant even less than that to me. I had no clue what the hell she was talking about. So I'm like, "Where are you at?" She said, "I'm in my office." So I go down there. I said, "Who needs help?" And she says, "Alex Smith." And that's not his last name either, but again, protecting the innocent. She said, "Do you know who that is?" I said, "No." She said, "Well, he's homeless." And then it clicked. I'm like, "Oh, homeless Alex. He hangs out here a lot and he's a good guy, whatever." And she said, "He needs help moving." I said, "Moving what?" She said, "I don't know." I said, "Moving it where?" She said, "I don't know. He just said, come to this address and help me move." I'm like, "And you're going to do it?" So we did. And when we get there, there's like 5 or 6 boxes, and she's in kind of a smaller Ford vehicle that could fit 3 of these big ass boxes. So I'm like, "Okay, 2 trips, we get this done." Dude, every time we come back, put it like this, for the next 2.5 hours, we were helping this guy move his stuff to a storage building. And I was at work. But whatevs. Said Stevie, "You got the popcorn, brother." And we might have some. What's up, Craig Wilkes? How's it going, buddy? We might have some special guests pop in here at some point. Not making any promises, but I'm not telling you it ain't going to happen either. So there's that. What is everybody carrying? Just for the hell of it, just for old time's sake. Put it in there. Maybe I can miss a few, and then somebody can get mad at me and email me. Because I miss those days. Oh, he stored it he had a storage building. Like, it was like a mile from, long story short, he was leaving a house because of he lied or something. I don't know. Anyway, he was having to move out of his wife's grandmother's house, and he put all his stuff in a storage building, one of those little mini storage things. Looks like Zeman carried one of his favorite, a penguin, the jagged, the jagged jigged titanium penguin. Best Tech Shodan for Crispy Critter. American Blade Works Model 1 version 6, of course, for Shane. Of course, because we just know what you carry. You're that important to us, dude. Hogue EX01 and a Fox Labar for Michael Mogan. OG Nimble and a Fox Libre for Javon. Said Stevie carried at Craig Wilkes, which is weird. Oh no, LTK Result Button Lock is what said Stevie carried. Sniper Blade Works LPC for Brother Chris. McNeese PM2 and a Man Bug for Muirsalt. What's up, Muirsalt? Good to see you, buddy. Devo Growler for Dr. Drew Dude. Just the Imperial Sodbuster Slip Joint Week Challenge for Jack's Lung's birthday. Oh, right on. That's going to be a tough one. As far as I go, it was the Berg Blades Slim, which has quickly found its way as one of my favorites. I basically just carry that, the Shaman, or one of the F5.5s every day. GC Bullnose and a new wallet from his buddy he got as a gift this weekend. Right on. Patina Turner. I like a GEC Bullnose. I've had like 5 or 6 of them. Milwaukee Fastback for Brother Ed. Oh, and Cletus, how was your trip, man? How was your adventure? Prison wallet. He didn't specify. All right, Todd Carr says, if you were dancing on stage butt naked with a fire hose keistered up your butt and a banana hanging out of your mouth, we'd probably still be here, and some of us might still enjoy it. Lord God. Well, I can promise you I will not be doing that at all whatsoever. There, maybe the fire hose, but definitely not a banana. That is not going down. Well, look, there's another Patina Britches. What's up, Brother Jared? How's it going, man? And he carried the Sagaha Titanium 5.5 and a Macro 2 in the Lancelot pocket dropper sheath. Right on. I'm still trying to get over this fire hose up the ass thing. And I don't know. I haven't tried. I tried it with the F5.5, and had it been a regular old paint can with the lid open like it was supposed to, it would have opened it. But it was all dried shut with paint. So, shit happens. Let's see if I missed any. Yeah, unfortunately for y'all, Mere Salt, that there is an own channel here too. Okay, I think I got everybody. Start with a garden hose first. That is a great piece of advice right there. Start small, baby steps, because we don't want to just go in all guns hot and rip our anus. And I'm sorry, my story for the day didn't involve flaming rats hurtling across a room, but it's the best I had. And no, that is not true at all, Shane. I consider Jody Bear the OG 100%. the funny thing is this is probably pretty freaking accurate. I don't think this is not hyperbolic at all. Patina Turner camped on an ancient Indian burial ground surrounded by snowy capped mountains, flowing rivers, and hieroglyphics, and got some amazing pics. And I look forward to seeing those pictures. Speaking of, I don't know where Maddie is. Oh, I do know where Maddie is. He messaged me. He is currently at martial arts. I think Eli is training up for Shane. taking a little jujitsu. Again, not true, Shane, at all. Grateful. Hey, we can actually, let's see, put on some of this. I don't know how loud this is going to be. What do we want? I don't know what any of these sound like. We're going to put something on. We try a little tenderness. Let's try some happy rock. I don't know if that's too loud. Some happy rock, though. Are you guys happy? This is making me so happy. Sounds kind of off a little bit. Goondocks, what's up, brother Goon? Long time no see, my friend. No, I haven't been doing any really content at all. And to me, this is really loud in my ears. I don't know if it's super loud to y'all or not, but it's happy. Yes, I've been on a hiatus. Too loud? Okay. It's going bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was loud as hell in my ear too. But it was happy. I was saying how happy that music was making me because it was happy rock. Oh God, there's Marty. How did Taekwondo Jitsu go, Marty? Hashtag Marty sucks. What's up, Kyle Kunal? Good to see you, brother. Oh, Crispy Critter tying some flies. Right, Patina dude, that was that not some happy ass rock? A little bit edgy. Mrs. Freak Show, what is up, ma'am? How's the Mr. Freak Show? Still freaky as ever? Yeah, Eli's packing the two big old guns. Jeremy Lawler, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Yes, ma'am, I am. And I'm assuming you guys will be there as well. What's up, One Moon? Good to see you. All right. We need to play around here. Right on, dude. Well, I haven't been doing many live shows except, well, me and Shane do one on his channel every week, but I haven't been doing any. What is up, Autumn Wind? Good to see you. Word, that's what's up. Look forward to seeing you guys. Maybe I can leap into your husband's arms again this year. Whip who? Who we whipping? What's up, Stiff D Tent? That's a rad name. That's funny as hell. Michael Upchurch, what's going on? There is indeed a pants party going on in here. Well, it was definitely one of the highlights of my trip as well. Oh, word. So y'all are like IRL homies, huh? That's cool as shit. Is your IRL homie coming to Blade Show? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Somebody just name an off the wall type of knife. Just I don't care. Zucchini knife, carrot knife, and let's Google that shit and see what comes up. Well, damn, dude. We would love to have you there. Said Stevie says butter. Which one? Shane. Poop knife. All right. Let's do the old poop knife. Hopefully my search history isn't too bad. Oh no, not too bad at all. Now, do we want photos or do we want articles and shit? Wait, so you're not coming this year, Scoot? Because that's disappointing. And yeah, no excuses next year at all whatsoever. Me? You imagine me taller? Dude, I've told y'all I'm like 5'9", 5'10" tops. I'm not tall at all. All right, let's do freaking images. Ooh, we have a poop knife. It's a real thing. Be the samurai of the poo-poo platter. This knife comes in hilarious packaging. I don't think it's that hilarious, just normal packaging. Would we like to visit? Let's visit. Let's see what this... Oh, this is some Amazon bullshit. Metal reinforced silicone is strong, hygienic, easy to clean, and dishwasher safe. Because that's where I'm going to put my poop knife after I've used it in the dishwasher. This will cut poop. Tested on the most ferocious of bog crocodiles without a fight. Curious about what an original poop knife feels like? Imagine a heavy silicone covered butter knife. So we're getting your butter knife in here too, Stevie. Long enough to keep your hand clear of danger in a standard depth toilet. That's very important. That's very, very good advertising. Poop sword. They might have those too. That's more of a poop smear. That's a poop spatula, is what that is. Yeah, it's like something you would ice a poop cake with. All right. What else we got? Oh, there's one in use right there. Boom. Poop knife, women's size. Oh, they come in gender appropriate sizes, apparently. That's rad. I guess maybe women need bigger ones than men. Would be the only thing I could come up with. This one, this is damn official. The Poop Knife XL. Is this going to be a pick? Yep, look at that. That one's fancy. That's for the more. That's like, it's only $26 though. But that'd be what Kev has in his bathroom. Yield poop knife. Okay. Shane uses a metal coat hanger to break up a log jam. Well, wait, what did they call him? A bog something? Waffle stomp it down the shower drain. Be a man. You damn right. What's up, G Bizzle? Good to see you, man. How's it going? What else we got here? Get rid of that. Go away, homie. Well, more of the same old, same old. Wait, no. See, this kind of, which they all look like they're shaped the same to me, but we got the poop splitter, the poop divider, and the poop spreader. That's not really an advertisement, though. That was misleading. Okay. Oh, that's for pets. I guess you could use it for people too. Oh, the same thing. Poo poo scooper. It's not really a knife. It's a pair of scissors. More like. Okay. Anyway, enough of that shenanigans. Blue waffle knife. Paper Tiger, what's up? How's it going, man? Nick who? That's a very good point. Like grandma's old chili spoon or like her old cast iron skillet. All seasoned. He is too real. You shut your filthy whore mouth, Kyle Coonley. He is real. You can't tell me otherwise. What's up, ATK? How's it going, man? Yeah, there were no hinders. Oh well. Oh, Nick Martino. I have not heard from Nick Martino in a good little minute. Like at all. Several months. What's up, Yoda Doug? How's it going, man? All right. Did we have any other women do be pooping a lot? Let's see. Let's do a mushroom knife, see what happens. Well, we got everything from the actual pretty fancy one there. And you go away. Now look at this cute little guy. Oh, you just want to hug him. How is this a mushroom design? I still don't see. Oh yeah, it's got mushrooms in it. What the hell? That's handy dandy. Backdoor shanks. Old pickle mouth. Somehow I missed this pickle mouth story. I need to be filled in on that because it sounds like a good one. Dude, I would buy one of those in a heartbeat. Penis knife. Oh, it's about to go down now because this has got to be this is going to be a weird one. Okay, fair trade wooden. Dude, eBay has an actual wiener freaking knife, or bottle opener. Fair trade wooden, 12-inch for all your discerning beer drinkers. Sexy penis knife 6-pack. I made a quick duck penis. Oh, okay. I thought he meant, but okay, I gotcha. I thought he meant he made it out of a duck wiener. Just real quick. Um, Pipe penis smoked tobacco. That one's all right. What and dude? So somebody made this bead because somebody wanted this bead. Like people buy this bead and put it on things. It is a freaking lizard riding a wiener. Oh, it's no longer available. Dude, it's sold out. That's freaking amazing. People bought that. People are wearing that on their things on purpose. Penis butter, Etsy. Dick knife, Etsy. Crystal dildo, fake penis, Etsy. Dick knife, Etsy. Dick knife, Etsy. Etsy's got a lot of dick knives. Oh, dick knife, Etsy. No bobbit knives. I did see there was where somebody had made it like a meme or something of like 2 lemons and a hot dog and it was getting cut. So that's kind of a bobbit knife. Picklegate. Ever since Picklegate, I've been getting suspected pickle ads and shit. Shameful. He does love lizards. Well, have a good night, Miss Freak Show. It was good to see you. Look forward to seeing you guys in Hotlanta. I do wonder, dude. That's a good question. I wonder if let's Google it. What brand of knife did how to spell this? Uh, it Insu carving knife. Not, I guess. Well, yeah, Ginsu's that little cheap QVC brand. But there's your answer. Ginsu carving knife on the kitchen counter. Snatched it right off. It was a crime of passion. She passionately did not want him to be in possession of his wiener anymore. DKEFS, Dick Knife Etsy for someone. Please let it be a Ginsu. 100%. If you want a dick knife, why not go for the horse dick knife and get a Norseman? There you go. That's 100%. What's up, Ant? Good to see you. 100%, dude. No, I was gonna Google Kyle Coonley. We're not gonna do that because that would really improve my freaking search history. You're dumb, Shane. There was I guess we had I remember Fair and Forge. There was a couple of Fair and Forge knives. I think they were that were very phallic looking. What's up, Winchester? Fieldville? Well, dude, I'm sorry. I will personally contact you next time. Yeah, it's one of those, Kyle Coonley. Like Stephen said. Let's just get a picture of it. Yes, 100%. Where'd it go? Holy son of a gun. There it is. That is about as wiener as it gets. Yeah, there we go. Gaze upon its glory. Just need a white lanyard for it. Mikey Mo, you know Stevie has a fat pee-pee. It does. That's for ergonomics, and ergonomics. No, there's no way that whoever designed that knife did not design it to be what it looks like, because it just looks like what it is. Uh oh. There's a little thing that popped up at the bottom. Who is this guy?
Yo.
Whoa, who are you?
Well, someone said the Wii penis knife, so I had to hop in.
They were playing your song.
Elliot Williamson definitely was like, I'm totally making a dick knife.
There's no way that he didn't.
Yeah. this is an absolute dick knife.
There's no way to accidentally design that.
And surprise, surprise, it feels great in hand. This is a very underrated design, actually.
It looks ergo as shit. And I mean, all the designs are really good.
But I mean, come on, man. You guys were also talking earlier about shroom knives.
And there you go.
It's got a little, this is the Opinel. I forget which model number it is. Got a little brush on it.
Have you actually used that for shrooming?
No. So this was actually this and this mushroom pouch was a Christmas gift from Joseph Lancelot Leather.
Oh, right on.
So this is a It's a pouch for when I do inevitably go foraging for mushrooms, but I put it on my belt, and then I got a spot for to drop my shrooms.
You look like a Lord of the Rings character.
Yeah.
That'll be rad as hell.
So I haven't gone foraging yet, but Papa Rhino's been foraging like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. He's got like hundreds of pounds of morels over the last month or so. He's really the shroom foraging expert. Him and Grumpy.
Yeah, I knew Grumpy was pretty deep in it. Winchester wants to know if you can turn your head to the side and put it up against your cheek.
Of course he does. Of course he wants to know that. Oh.
So how has life been treating you, sir?
Oh, fair to middle, moderately neato. It's been a busy couple weeks, but yeah, calming down a little bit. Been on the road a lot,
Oh, right on. Right on.
but yeah. God, there was something else that you guys talked about at the beginning too that I was going to bring up. I don't know. It'll come to me. It will come to me.
Have you made any new acquisitions lately?
I haven't purchased anything in a while, but I've been crazy busy in the pass around groups as of late. So
Oh, right on.
a lot of stuff is rolling in. Like just yesterday, I got in the LTK Love Them Knives result button lock, and
How are you liking that?
it's surprisingly really good. I guess not surprisingly. I forget what the Tucson was that he designed. It was a little too big and not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
my jam, but it was a button lock as well.
I think
Wasn't my jam.
I think it started with a R too, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't
Winchester, what was
remember.
it? Winchester,
The
wasn't it?
Vandal.
Vandal. Yeah,
Yeah,
I knew he'd
it
be
was a
on.
big bastard, but he let me and Javon check one of those out at Blade Show, and um,
But yeah, and it's like $220, 20
and
CV titanium.
it's made by
Um,
We, right?
yeah, this is a Wee knife. I like the way they do the loop over reversible pocket clip with the slot there, so you don't have extra holes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It middle finger flicks really well. So yeah, just got this in from the Apex. I also got in. It's out in the garage. I just got back the ABW Model 2.
Oh, how'd you like that?
It's good. I had it. I did an unboxing of it. Showed that the detent was pretty light on it, and I think Shane had probably sent my link to Michael Martin, but he contacted me right away after watching the video and was like, "Hey, can you send it back? I'll send it right back to you, but please send it in to me, and I will get it right back out." And he did, and it came wrapped in a $20 bill.
For what?
He wanted to pay for the shipping, and I said, "Dude, you don't got to pay for the shipping."
Oh,
Which
dang.
was I shipped it to him small rate, small box flat rate, and then he sends it to me wrapped in a $20 bill. So
Yeah, he's a good dude.
yeah, man, for sure he is. So that's excellent customer service for one. But I think I'm gonna find somewhere to donate that $20. I can't in good conscience keep that $20.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah, I know I had issues with, I think it was like the Model 4 or 5. It was just wacky off center. But I had taken it apart, anodized all the titanium parts, and I told him that when I contacted him. He was like, "I'll just send it back. If I can't fix it, I'll send you a new one."
yeah. So, but I've talked to Shane a lot about ABW. Really, he's the one that put him on my radar. The Model 1 Warncliffe, I think, is going to be more my jam than the
Right.
Model 2. But the Model 2 is great, and I like that it's still a liner lock, not a frame lock. Um, but yeah, that's cool. I also got the new Giant Mouse Atelier,
Is that the one that's like the mini
the
grand?
Mini Grand. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and I like that one.
yeah, I haven't unboxed it yet, but I'm definitely interested in checking that out. And then what else do I got? I don't know. So much stuff has come in as of late, almost too much. They all, it's like feast or famine. Um, Nothing comes in, and then everything shows up like all at once.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, is that Matisfactions logo on your ah Marty?
This is said
Oh,
faction,
oh, okay, okay. All right. That
so
half's
it only
beautiful.
half sucks.
Yeah, that half over
Which
there is
half?
beautiful.
I don't know.
The other half.
Uh, oh, but yeah, and I mean, just the fact that he's on V6 shows that he really gives a shit about making improvements. And yeah, uh, I've yet to actually own one of his knives. I plan on picking something up from him at Blade Show, but regardless, that dude's got.
And I mean, he's brilliant. Like the way he's gone about it is he'll come out with a version, send it out to all the YouTubers, and then watch their reviews on it.
Damn it, my internet came unplugged.
Oh,
Um, but Beefer Baron. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot I can highlight comments. My bad.
yeah, you can. You're in your
Uh,
own shit.
um, Memo's Lefty video with the dolphins. Laugh. If you guys haven't seen that, it's hilarious.
Yeah, Mimo's kind of a genius.
That's not a bad idea, Memo. Oh,
Oh, but what I was saying
yeah.
about Michael Martin is the way he got to version 6 is he basically every time he'd come out with a new version he'd send it to all the YouTubers and
Oh,
then
right,
actually
right.
watch their reviews and then fix, what they said was wrong with it.
I actually think that Slicey Dicey was the very first time I ever saw.
It was mine.
I think it was like the Model 2 or the Model 3.
Yeah.
But it was just never on my radar. And then at Blade Show, Shane had picked one up, and Cue Ball picked one up too.
Yeah, cue
But
ball got
then,
the frame lock.
yeah, but then listening to Shane's story about everything that he's been went through with it, and just the customer service that he got. I think it's Shane that has been praising that dude, keeping him at the forefront more than anyone as of late.
Oh yeah. 100%. Yeah, dude, I didn't know. I thought you would just stop mid sentence when your
Yeah,
internet came unplugged.
yeah. When I live stream, I actually plug in my modem to my laptop,
Yeah.
so it streams a little bit better, and it just came on bumped it a minute. But
Yeah, I'm with Kyle. I would definitely like Nemo a lot if he wasn't Canadian.
yeah, I mean, he's
Canadian.
still okay.
Nemo's been around for a minute too.
Hey, Joe Isabella.
What's up, Joe? How's it going, brother?
When are you heading to Blade? Are you coming in that that Friday, Saturday,
Yeah, I think Friday morning.
Friday morning?
Yeah. 'Cause I think we're getting early. Well, no, I think the early bird pass is sold out already.
Yeah,
So we'll get
yeah. I'm not messing with early bird this year.
it's only like an hour, isn't it? or an hour and a
It
half, something like
it
that.
is. It's something like that, and then you still have to wait in a long ass line.
Yeah.
And by the time I think we made it in, is when General started opening up anyway.
Oh, so
So it's like we stood. I mean, we didn't show up as early as we should have, but don't think that just because you have an early bird pass, you're going to get right in. You're also going to be stuck behind all the Bali song kids that are there that camp out the night before with their parents, and they're the ones that are always, I'd say, the first 3/4 of the line are going to be the Bali song kids.
I
All
did
running.
see one cut himself last year,
Yeah,
flipping. He's like, "Ow!" and dropped it. That was very rewarding.
but yeah, they're all going to be running to the Squid Industries booth.
Get him a trainer.
That's a very under. I don't think a lot of people, at least in our section of the community, don't talk about. That's what a huge part of Blade Show is.
Oh yeah,
Is all the Bali song stuff that's going on. The couple
like
that
the
I've been to, that's what caught me off guard.
and the competition's like huge
Yeah.
and like goes forever.
When I was at Blade West and did my walkabout, one of my walkabouts, I was walking up the line and you're watching all the kids do their stuff. And I just stopped and was like, all right, man, show me what you got. And this kid was just so eager to just start, he's like, I just invented this trick last night, was doing all this crazy stuff. And
Was he
uh,
actually good?
yeah, I mean, he was pretty dang good. But afterwards, though, his mom stepped aside and was like, "You just made his day that someone actually asked him about it." And like you could just tell how stoked he was to be, showing off. So, I joke and talk about all the Bali dorks are there, but those kids got talent, man.
Oh yeah, and I mean they are a big part. It's not like you said our part, but they're a big part of the knife community in
Big
general.
time.
Just like there's a lot of like people that are just like strictly OTF.
Yeah.
That surprised the crap out of me the first year.
Well, and at Blade East and Blade West, you have like Viper Tech that's there
Yeah.
that has, like the $30 cheap OTFs, and they're always busy. Like
Oh
there's
yeah.
always people around there just buying those, those are like, I think they're assembled in the United States.
Yeah.
The ones that you see at like Blade City and all
Yeah.
that.
Or
But
at like gun shows.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, the there's people that are huge into the OTFs. Cobra Tech, that's what it is.
Yeah. Cobra Tech, and then there's another brand, Lightning, that's kind of, I think that's like one step above.
Yeah, the Lightning OTFs.
Yeah.
Chaz, what
What's
up?
up, Chaz? Brother Pat, good to see you, man. Men, fellers.
I like that everyone's getting on Mimo just for being Canadian.
When did that start?
Oh,
I feel like he's vastly outnumbered too. There's not as many people from the great land of Canada in here anymore.
no. He's got Todd. Is Todd still here?
Yeah.
Where's Gerbs when you
Todd.
need him?
Yeah, I know. Where's your backup, Mimo?
And where also Canuck hasn't been around recently either.
No.
I haven't seen Canuck for a while.
We enjoy being the nice apartment above the meth lab.
Yeah. Oh. Where are you guys staying for Blade? Are you going up with
Um,
Javon?
yeah, it's I'm not sure where it is, but it's a Airbnb that Vince got.
Oh, you guys are rooming with Vince and
Yeah,
Ethan, huh?
yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I
that's
didn't
gonna
know
be
Ethan's gonna be there?
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to, like, sneak and get some feet pics and send them to
I don't think you're
everybody.
gonna have to. I don't think you're gonna have to sneak.
You don't think?
No, I think they'll be on full display for you guys.
Hell yeah.
That's
J
awesome, man. I'm gonna have to. I don't think it's very far from where ours is, and I'm gonna have to make it over there.
Are y'all getting the same one you had last year, or
No, that crossed my mind, but no, we got one that's a little bit closer. But I got this year. It's Mister and Mrs. Lancelot Leather, brother Forrest, brother Snusworth Nuzzington the Third, and myself.
Nice.
So I think we're only like 10 minutes from Cobb's Galleria this time. I mean, we
Y'all
weren't
were
too far last time, but it was
it was a sketch-ish part of town.
oh for sure, man. I
Yeah.
mean, what was it that Saturday morning before we went to the show? There was gunshots. You
Yeah.
know, like I was talking to my kiddo, and like they were close enough to where I was like, "Holy shit!" You know,
Yeah.
um, it wasn't like off in the distance. Like it was like behind where we were overlooking on the back porch,
Yeah.
like just right back there. And then cops came through for a little bit, but yeah, that's what everybody said. Like, why the hell did you stay out here? I don't
We
know. That's
yeah,
we're cue
and
ball thing.
I'm sure it I mean, you can't tell from the map what how the
No,
area is.
no. But the barbecue place that we went to get food for everybody the first night, me and cue ball went, and it was definitely in a rough part of Atlanta. And cue ball, bless his heart, is um he doesn't know how to read the room real well. And like we walk into the barbecue joint, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, we're from out of town, and we had to stop right before here, and I got a bunch of cash, and my truck's parked just right out there. It's that Ram right out there." And I'm like, "Yo, cue ball, like, what are you doing, dude?" Like, I had to literally pull him aside, like, "Hey, dude, can you not give all the details of what we got going on here?" Uh, I'd like to think that everybody in this town's nice, but
We've got thousands of dollars worth of knives.
yeah,
Here, let
like,
me
come
show
on,
them
cue
to you.
ball.
Look, the
He's like,
boxes,
"My
they're not
bad."
locked.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one's nice. It was like $600. You wanna
Right.
hold it?
She's like, "Calm
Hey,
down,
well,
cue
bring it
ball."
back when you're done. Steve, isn't it not he wanted to borrow my knife.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I literally was at one point like, if you ask him, he'll give you his social security number too. And
Oh,
he's like,
yeah.
"Oh, stop it." I was like exactly. Like they knew what I was talking about, the people there. Like, cue ball, you didn't need to say you were from out of town.
No.
That was implied when we walked in. But yeah, man, it's coming up quick though. I just,
Yeah, I didn't realize until, like,
it,
I think it hit me, like, 2 weeks ago. I was like, "Whoa, it's just right around the corner." Like, the whole time I'm
yeah,
thinking, "Oh, it's on a ways. It's in the summer." And I'm like, "It's almost summer."
yep. And yeah, I'm taking 10 days off. I'm taking off the Friday before Memorial, and then going I don't come back until the following Tuesday.
When are you actually getting to Atlanta? Friday
Uh,
morning or
no, Wednesday. The
Wednesday?
one
Oh, okay.
that Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, I think. So I wanted to get in, be able to have a full day to chill.
Yeah. Yeah, because it can be hectic.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not, I'm not spending 7 days on the road beforehand this time, but it is like a 6 hour flight, I think.
Right.
I did get a direct, luckily, though.
What's up, brother Dwayne?
Dwayne
Good to
Letterman.
see you, dude. No, it wasn't College Park, Patina, but it was advertised as in a nice college town. College Park is actually where the MEP station is, or it was whenever I enlisted. That's where the MEP station was. I can remember the NCOs they had with us told, "Do not leave your hotel room. Just stay in your hotel room." And we didn't.
Yeah, I've this year, man, it seems like everybody's going. There's a lot more people going this year than I knew last year.
What's up, Joseph? Yeah, and it was the same last year from the year, but well, I went 2 years before that, but still, like the first year, I saw maybe four people,
Yeah.
and then last year, 4 or 5 times that, and now I don't even know how many are going this year. All right, stiff detent, take her easy, brother.
Talk to you soon, dude. I just had breakfast
With old
Mr.
Stiffy,
Stiff D-Tent this past Sunday. Me, him, and Steve Clare got
can
a.
we call you Stiffy?
We can call him Stiffy.
Right on. Take care,
We
Stiffy.
we got a semi-regular,
You said semi.
semi semi Stiffy, a semi-regular Sunday night or breakfast meetup that we do.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, he lives just, I don't know, like 15-ish minutes away. It's cool. Him and Steve Clare, another dude, Roger,
Y'all
meeting
have
a
a
lot of
good bit
local.
up in the old Pacific Northwest in general.
Yeah, it's nice to meet some local guys. Everyone's like super far south. Like Z-Man and JB are the next closest to me, and they're still like an hour and a half
Right.
away. And then Pocket Metal's like another half hour south of that. And then another couple hours south of that, you got Ian G and Zach. And then you got Brandon, Thrasher, and David, Blade Banter.
Isn't is eggs and ham still out that way?
He's in Reno,
Oh, okay.
North Reno.
I couldn't remember if he was still in because he was in California at one point, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Um, and then, yeah, then he was in Vegas, and then he
No, it
went
was
to
in
Reno.
Reno. But then, well, you do still have Peter and Christine in
Yeah,
California.
yep, in NorCal, which isn't also too far from Marcos and Sharif, even. And then in the north, like NorCal, you got OTIP and Chris Wolf and Zach King, like the Redwoods crew. So yeah, and then even over east, Eastern Washington, you got Mad Hatter and Sioux Chicken and Lynch Northwest.
And Patina's out in old Cali. He's like further
Yeah,
south
yeah,
though, right?
he's in the SoCal area. That was cool getting to meet up with Cletus.
Oh,
One of the last
Cletus.
times I was down in Cali, I was down there for just I think that was in December. Yeah, that was in December. I was just down there for an overnighter, and Um, Cletus came to the hotel for a rendezvous.
Ooh, was he every bit of as sexy as you expected him to be?
She was. She really was.
She was a sweetheart. Did y'all
35 plus hours. Winchester. Nobody is 35 plus hours away. Except
from
for
where?
maybe except for maybe the Knife Inquisitor.
Oh,
Yay.
from you.
Or Josh Worth. Winchester's still a mystery. I have no clue where you are.
I thought he was in
Or yeah, I do.
Texas.
Yeah, I do. Texas, right?
Yeah. Oh, Tex ass. Speaking of, you remember back in the good old days when people thought you were a woman and your beard was much shorter?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah.
first time you came on one of the lives, people in the chat were like, "Steve's
Literally
a
like
dude?"
right. That happened the first time I went on Lefties with even Jared. I was on with Jared and he was like, "Oh, I thought you were a chick." And I'm like, "Yeah, that keeps happening."
I get
And
that.
then I went on with God, what's his name? That's no longer around. Red Wolf.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "I just heard that you're not a chick." He's like, "You should come on." Then I was on with him and Jared also, and then I went on, yeah, one of those times with you, and everyone was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, I've gone back and watched some of those old, and my beard's cute, short. You know, it's like to there,
Yeah, and at the time it looked big, and then looking back
right?
on it, you're like, "Oh, it's cute."
Um, I've actually, I won't, but I've been contemplating a fresh start.
Oh, yeah, with the
Just,
beard? Like
yeah,
to the skin or just like
yeah.
severely? Oh, wow.
I'm not. There's no way I'm going to do it, but there's a part of me that wants to just start fresh again. It won't take me that long.
How strong is that urge though?
I mean, I'm thinking about it a lot.
So within the next month,
I
it'll
want.
probably be gone.
Definitely not going to do it before. Maybe I should do it before Blade Show so nobody recognizes me.
Oh, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy, and just pretend like I'm not. Or like when Zach Galifianakis shaved his beard and then pretended like he was. He called himself Seth Galifianakis, like he was Zach Galifianakis' twin brother.
Dude, you should shave your beard to the face and and wear a name tag that says Kyle Coonley and walk around Blade Show.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Just walking around slapping everybody on the ass and just being all rambunctious.
Last year, the last day of Blade Show, I wore my Big Red EDC shirt, and towards the end, someone came up and was like, "Oh man, can we get a picture with you? We love Big Red EDC." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then someone was like, "That's not Big Red." I was like, "Oh yes, it is." He's like, "That oh man." I'm like, damn it.
Did they still take the picture?
No.
Oh,
No.
damn it.
But I mean, I don't even look like Big Red EDC. That's the thing. I can claim to be Maddie's detached nut.
Yeah, Winchester is a mystery, though. I mean, as far as there was rumor that Winchester was actually a girl, and
Hmm.
somebody like said that to me, like fully believing it. I said something about because I had sent him something or I'd gotten mail from him, so I knew him was a him. And they were like, "But no, Winchester's a girl." I was like, "No, he's really not. His name is blank." And they were like, "No."
I have one guess who started that. It was Winchester himself.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the person I heard it from wasn't Winchester, but
Oh.
he might have tried to get the word out. Stevie Wonder Woman.
And Nuz is a mystery. There are many people in this world, and there's only one Nuz. He's
Yes.
truly the most individual person I've ever met.
It's because I'm in touch with my feelings.
Oh.
Yep. She was the other one.
But Patina is a girl, Beaver. That's a thing.
Because of Patina. Tina's a
Yeah.
girl's name. And apparently 70 years old.
Shane.
Shane, you have to pay $2 for that, damn it. But that, well, and you know what? I think the person that I heard it from you because you were friends with that person at the time. They're no longer, well, they could be with us, but they were dead convinced
Convinced,
that
yeah,
Winchester
okay.
was.
Say no more. I can only imagine that person freaking out.
What's up, Gary? How's it going,
Gare
man?
Bear.
The Gare Bear, the baby eater himself.
Out spreading Zombie Awareness Month.
Damn right. Ding, ding, ding. Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of catfishing, you catfish somebody your damn self. Not intentionally, but and it took a phone call for them to realize.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you.
Yeah. Mateo was totally hitting on me. And I didn't get it at first. I just thought he was being nice. And hey, can I give you a call? Like, sure, man. Gave him my number. Called, talking to him for a good 2-3 minutes, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I'm just gonna say this. I thought you were a chick." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "Why do you call yourself Stevie?" I'm like, "There's tons of dudes that are Stevie." He's like, "Well, I just thought Stevie Nicks and assumed that you were a chick."
Oh, the Wonder Woman thing just didn't even phase him. It just.
Well, right. So yeah, that was funny, man. Yeah, that happened for a good while though. See, I'm not tired of my beard though. That's the thing. I'm not. I just there's a part of me that wants to just start anew. I bet you I could get it back to this length in 4 months tops.
Damn, your shit grows fast.
I mean, it always did. The what would suck is if once I finally shave it all off, that's when my body realizes, like, dude, we are not going through that effort anymore. Sorry, you had one shot at this. So I don't know. We'll see. I won't, but I might.
You might.
I can just yeah, well that's the thing. If I do shave it off patina, this ain't going in the garbage.
Are you having a merkin made out of it?
Let's just say my Google search history is getting interesting.
That would be beautiful, man. Yeah, I just recently shaved all the excess off. Got tired of it, and summer was coming. I said, "Zip."
That is the other. Summers can be brutal.
Yeah.
Patina. Oh, Cliff. um, Patina. I'm thinking about coming up with some micarta, some Stevie Beard micarta,
Can that happen?
and then I don't know,
That would be
but
amazing.
I talked to I could if anybody could do it, Chromatic EDC, who makes that's what he does. He's a micarta and resin maker. I'm sure he could do something. And then how dope would it be to get that over to Bill and have Bill do some beard micarta scales for something.
That would be definitely sick. Well, thank you, Blades and EDC. I appreciate that big time. Cue ball. I'm a fan of cue balls as well. That's
And if
definitely my homie.
I know from very much personal experience, if you give cue ball your ear and you got time, be prepared.
Oh yeah.
Some of the longest conversations I've had are with cue ball.
I feel like it was probably a good 2-3 hour conversation on the porch of y'all's
Oh yeah,
Airbnb that day.
yeah. I had gone and taken a nap.
Yeah,
Woke
and
up and
came
cue
back and
ball
we
was
were
still.
still
Yeah,
talking. And that's the thing. I mean, it's interesting conversation. It's good conversation. It's not like, oh my god, will this dude ever shut up? Like it's
right,
a
right.
great conversation.
Well, and I have a lot to talk about with cue ball also because we're from the same town.
Right.
Like in cue ball, it was just like I think he was graduating when I went into high school, so we didn't actually know each other back then. But yeah, it's so I got a lot in common with cue ball. Whew, Shane.
Mm.
Man, I have to tread lightly on this one. I don't want to hurt feelings. I might hear more what you say, so maybe it seems like you talk more, but I guess I'm paying attention to what you're saying. Oh, dude, that was the biggest dick move for me to say that.
Why'd you say that, Stevie?
Sometimes cue ball does get himself going though, and I'm like, I'm just uh huh. Oh man, for real? But cue ball is a sweetheart.
I don't know. Shane had the walking farts at Blade Show. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he had a good 10 rows, man.
Yeah.
Crop dusted all the way up to the Shirogorov booth. No,
But again, Shane, good conversations.
yes.
You're not sitting there thinking, man, I wish this guy would shut up every time. Sometimes it's like, Jesus, dude. No, I'm just joking.
My conversations with Shane start out lasting about 10 minutes and like, all right, man, well, I'm gonna get off here real quick, and then we keep going. And then, oh hey, real quick. And then we get going. Yeah, man, I oughta, and then we keep going. And then it takes a left turn. And then we circle back to where we were, and then we take a right turn. And, you know.
Quentin Sales, what's up, little bro? Good to see you, man.
Hello, Quentin.
It's been a while, Quinton. Yeah, I believe I know at least one occasion, feel like more than that. Uh, we've had the sun come up when we were still talking.
Yeah. Oh. Do they have the exhibitors list yet for Blade Show?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if Medford's there.
Why wouldn't he though?
Well, I think he should be, but Blade Show never chimed in on the whole,
Oh, fiasco.
controversy
Yeah.
from last year. All right, here's the exhibitors list. Here's the floor map. Exhibitors list. Dude, there's 929 rows. Holy crap.
Medford backed out when he heard Vince was going.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I would really, really like to see that happen. And for anyone that thinks that Vince wouldn't, doesn't know Vince.
Vince would.
It's Medford Knife and Tool booth number 3K
Uh-oh.
or 224. Okay, so it's on.
It is on like Donkey Kong. You might want to message that to Vince in case he doesn't already know.
204. Let's see here. The main entrance.
Yes, you do, Brandon Sutton.
Wow, a lot of these big booths are in the exact same spot as they were last year.
You talking about like
Smoky Mountain.
Blade HQ, the big, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they normally are. They're all kind of like on the outer edges of the big room. Which the first year I went, I spent like 2-3 hours walking around the small room, and one of the actually Facebook and YouTube guys that I ended up meeting came walking up, and he was like, "Hey, have you been to the big room yet?" I didn't even know there was another room. I thought that was it. I was like, "There's a bigger room?"
Yeah, he's in the exact same location that he was last year. If this is this is an accurate. So he's sandwiched right between Heretic and Microtech.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly where he was last year. So interesting.
I don't know the exact history, but I just know he's not a big fan, and there's been threats of ass whipping made, which could make for a very exciting Blade show.
Yeah.
Do we? What do we do? Do we pretend we don't know him if it goes down, or do we have his back? Like,
Oh no, I'm gonna be the cameraman,
okay,
so I'm just there to document history.
you probably need one of us to like
But
yell out "World
but
Star."
but here's the thing: I'm pretty sure he has a Doom in tow with him, also. So it's not like Vince is going in, without
So
proper backup.
okay, so a Doom as backup, not just
Right.
he's
Right. I
there
think
for the.
Doom's going to be dressed in his romper, um, trying to get CPM's Desert Warrior Praetorian. But yeah, Todd, that's the thing. I think he's going to double down, right?
What's up,
So
Twang Thang?
Twang Thang. But gone awry, yes, that's what Vince has pointed to many times. He's like, I can say whatever I want. We're Marines. We're not gonna fight each other. It's just gonna be interesting. I think Vince is gonna walk up, say some questions, and Greg's gonna be, that Steve Brule meme of just Dr. Steve Brule just looking around all crazy.
Yeah.
Vince is gonna be talking to Medford, and Medford's gonna be like, what, son? How many crayons did you eat? No, I don't know. It's going to be interesting though. But if Vince says he's going to do something, he's going to do something. He hasn't really said exactly what he's going to do, but there will be a conversation. That's for sure.
Well, I know he has, and I'm hoping it's just him, talking shit because of the inside joke about, but he has mentioned throwing him to the ground.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's just a figure of speech or if things are going to get physical. So we might want to have like multiple cameras out, catch all the
Yeah.
angles, and then consolidate the footage and make just one big video.
Yeah. We need to get it to someone, a cinematographer, so they can put it all together from all the different angles. I think, man, Leon Ma is going to be there. I thought maybe he would tuck tail, but
That might be interesting as well.
that is going to be interesting.
And I got no beef with him. I mean, I don't agree with what he did and said, but
Yeah, I'm
I,
over it. I just
I
think
don't
he's
have a
going to
dog
get.
in that hunt. So
I think he's definitely going to get some heckling.
who's I don't see. That's what I was trying to get at. Is whose side are we supposed to be? Are we supposed to have Vince's back, or like
Oh, that's a tough decision.
who do we cheer for? Or do we
I
just
think we
not cheer
all
for anybody and walk away and be like, "Damn, that was wild. Who are those guys?"
would. Jared, yes, Vince will totally ninja roll. Potentially, you're not. Vince will roll. I think we all win. That's the. Um. Yeah, man. Holy. I mean, I guess it literally is as big as last year. They didn't expand it at all, but I guess I didn't realize that there's 989 exhibitors. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a heap. Um, long story short, Z man, he took 15, 16 months to make good on a pre-order, and then when his knife was not even criticized, just reviewed, he said some pretty nasty things about a
Yeah.
YouTube reviewer publicly that were untrue.
And then just treated some of us like, I mean, just his responses to shit were all over the board
Yeah.
and just not owning up to shit. So, I mean, I'm over it. I've been over it. It's literally since the day I got my knife back from him. It's I haven't even taken it out. It's like
Oh, really?
as much as I want to sell it, like I just also just kind of want to let it just sit there and collect dust.
Yeah. Vince is one of the boys, isn't he?
Oh yes, yes. If I have to pick a side, I'm 100% Team Vince.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt in my mind. I got I got Vince's back. I got Vince's 6. It will be entertaining though.
Yeah. And when I mean,
But
I was just bullshit. When it comes down to it, we got Vince's back. I just think it would be kind of funny to walk away like you didn't know him. Who's that guy?
oh, Ed, I have an entire video on it. Long story short, Ed, Stevie Wonder Woman is a childhood nickname that when I started getting online, I just went by my nickname, Stevie Wonder Woman. So when I started a channel, that was already my name, and I just rolled with it. But then when I went to order stickers, that's when I found out that, of course, and I just never thought of this, Wonder Woman's trademarked, obviously. And you can't get stuff on the up and up printed with Wonder Woman on it. So I had to do a name change. And so it was like really only like 4 months in, I changed names. It was Maddie who ultimately helped me decide on the name, but I used to say, um, uh, welcome to the channel, or welcome. How did I say it? I said, greetings and salutations of the interwebs. Welcome to said or Stevie Wonder Woman. I am said Stevie. Something like that. I forget what I used to say, but I would say I am said Stevie. Maddie's like, just change it to said Stevie. I was like, okay, good call.
Leave it to Maddie. I mean,
Yeah,
you're already saying I am said Steve. Well, you needed me to help you figure that out.
yeah. So, but I still have friends that call me Stevie Wonder Woman. That's that nickname didn't go away just because I stopped calling myself that on my YouTube channel.
Well, you're in my contacts as Stevie Wonder Woman, so
Yeah.
I don't know if there's
Well,
any
I did tell Scuba Steve that I was gonna see him at Blade with my Ferrum Forge custom.
Yeah, you did. Stevie
Oh,
Wonder
Brandon.
sucks.
Oh, Brandon. Show the people where the mean Stevie touched you.
Is this? Did you say that?
No, no.
That's what it says on your Wikipedia.
I probably said that shit just fucking around too. I very well could have said that. Or I identified as a girl.
So
Was.
where? What is this pickle situation?
Oh boy, we're gonna peel that band-aid off, rip that band-aid off.
Might as well.
I made we were talking about sandwiches or burgers or something one night, and I casually said, I'm not a big fan of pickles. And Maddie was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not really into the crunch of a pickle. Like, actually, I don't mind the flavor of a pickle. Like, I'll order a burger with pickles and then just take it off instead of not saying I don't want pickles." And everyone lost their fucking minds over that. And Maddie just kept stoking the fire, kept like, "How dare you say you don't like pickles?" And in the course of 24 hours, I think I had everybody tagging me in every single pickle related anything on Instagram and sending like, I think it was Maddie's way of getting back at me for starting Marty Sucks. And so yeah, Mr. Coonel dubbed me Pickle Mouth. And I got people like the great Tactical Terry making Stevie Pickle art. Some dude made the painting uh of me being fed pickle from the meth cat.
Which is I've seen on a Hank, I believe.
Yes, it made it to a Hank.
Yeah.
Oh man, you want to know what the most flattering thing that's ever happened to me is? Dylan Mallory's mom, Corey, made a Stevie uh uh plushie thing. Like how she did
Yeah.
Ted the Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah. She hit me up this past Sunday and she's like, "Hey, I made this. Are you okay with it?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And I got a message from Dylan going, "Hey, my mom's a real big fan, actually." And so,
That's what's up. Did it have a pickle?
no, it didn't have a pickle,
Oh,
but yeah, that is pretty damn funny. But yeah, man, like I thought the whole sherbet thing was never gonna end, and the pickle thing just, you know, uh, I mean, and I roll with it. It's hilariously annoying as fuck. um, I can't not. It's a part of the pickle is a part of me now at this point.
yes, it is.
But yeah, I'd say it hasn't stopped ever, and I'll probably ramp up now again. But it's a damn squirrel. Uh, yeah, at least on a daily basis, I get tagged in some sort of pickle related something. Yes, I
What?
am the pickle.
So, do you not like? What you sherbet?
No, I made the statement that it's sherbet.
Sherbet.
Everybody says sherbet, but it's actually sherbet.
There's not a
Sherbet's not a
second
thing.
R.
No. And
Oh my god.
uh yeah, so like I even called, like made some prank phone calls asking people about it. But yeah, so now everybody was chiming in about that. And I get it. People want to say sherbet or sherbet, but it's sherbet. Look it up.
That's disappointing as hell.
I know.
Do you? I mean, do you want to say sherbet?
I I can't by principle now. It all started when that started. I worked in food service for a hospital up here for years, working on the patient meal assembly line. Like you put a patient's meal together, and that's what gets sent up to the floor
Right.
to feed the patients.
It
And
is
if you were on a
sherbet.
certain diet, you got sherbet cups. And it said, and it was the product that we got in big letters. It said sherbet, but everyone said sherbet. I'm like, well, but that's when I realized for the first time it was pronounced. And everyone wants to say, "Oh, you mean sorbet?" No, that's its own thing. So yeah, that was all. We had a whole. Yeah, exactly. That's where people want to go. Yeah, so I prank, or I just called Cold Stone Creamery to ask what they thought of the opinion, and the lady got extremely pissed off at me. She's like, "You're calling here at 10 o'clock at night? Get a effing life!" And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" That was just a question.
So I'm guessing she never answered you.
No, no, she didn't. Technically, Shane, they never asked me to leave, so
Wait, did you do this on a live?
I did.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, that is beautiful. It was. She told you it was sorbet.
yeah. So she did what everyone does. When I say it's sherbet, they go, "You mean sorbet?" That's what 90% of people. Because look, this isn't something new. This is something I've been doing for like 25 years, trying to make a case for sherbet, and everybody says sorbet. So it's not a schooner; it's a sailboat. Oh, haha! You dumb son of a bitch. Oh, I love that movie. Y'all know that movie?
What movie is that?
It's not a schooner; it's a sailboat.
That sounds familiar.
That's a Kevin Smith flick.
Oh, are you talking about Mallrats?
Yeah,
Okay, where Ethan Nimbri or whatever is trying to see the little 3D.
yeah.
Yeah. So I can't remember. Frickin' Randall and Dante were just at a con, like right up the road,
Oh yeah.
uh, 2 weekends ago. Yeah,
Those dudes they're awesome, man. They had the Tell 'em Steve Dave
yeah,
podcast for a long time.
like the
Tried to
backseat
have
of
sex with me in a very uncomfortable place, like the backseat of a Volkswagen. That was Ben Affleck in that role.
mm-hmm. Holden McNeil
Holden McNeil. That was the very first DVD I ever bought.
was Mallrats.
Yeah, I'd seen it in the movie theater when it came out, and I had it on VHS. And then when DVDs finally started coming out, that was the first one. And I paid something back when DVDs were like $50. Bought it from Suncoast in like a mall. When literally DVDs were that expensive. Yeah.
I haven't seen Clark's 3, but
Damn it, Shane.
this is the first time I saw Clerks. Like somebody was going on and on about it. Oh, it's the funniest movie. So they let me borrow it on VHS. And like the first like minute, I was like, "What is this crap? I want
Right.
to watch this." And then, dude, the next thing I know, I was rolling. Oh, and dang, I can never remember his
What do you
name.
like?
The dude that
Michael
played
Rooker.
yeah,
Michael
he was
Rooker.
at a Comic Con in Myrtle Beach that I went to, and so like I paid to have a picture with him or whatever. Everybody's walking up saying like Walking Dead shit,
Yeah,
and I
Earl.
so I walked up to him and
Earl.
shook his hand. And I said, "Would would you like a chocolate covered pretzel?"
Meyer the Exquisite.
But he was a cool dude. He did get a look of surprise. He just kind of took him out, like caught him by surprise because he was just expecting, hey Merle, where's Daryl?
Olaf, du Berserker. Did he
Olaf
say making
Metalface.
fuck? Did he say making fuck? Oh, Shane.
F you too, Shane. F you too.
Shane's laughing while eating cereal right now, though. I picture Shane like, damn it, F y'all.
With some Fruity Pebbles in his belly button.
Yeah, I was a big Kevin Smith fan when Clerks came out. But then when Mallrats came out, I came from the skater scene, and Jason Lee, a lot of people, I mean, I think a lot of people do know, but a lot of people also don't know that Jason Lee was a professional skater, part of the Stereo team and Blind and, all that, him and,
He skated with Bam for a minute.
yeah. But that's where, he was big.
He was one of the owners of Stereo, wasn't he?
Yeah, him and Ray Barbie. Is it
No,
Ray Barbie?
Chris. It was Chris something.
Yeah, who passed away. It'll come to me. It's on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, been a big Kevin Smith fan. The coolest thing was when I went to see Dogma when Dogma was released at the Neptune Theater in Seattle, pouring down rain, and it's being protested, and all sorts of Christians out there with their sign
Yeah.
protesting the movie, and down there with my ex-girlfriend, and we see these two people that I forget what their sign said, but we see them just we're watching them, and they just kind of put their signs down and kind of just walk around the corner. And I'm like, that's weird. And we started following them. Like, something's weird with these people. Then we didn't see. Then they went into an alley. Didn't see where they went. We go into this McDonald's downtown, and they walked in, take off their hoods, and it's Kevin Smith and Jen, his wife. They were out there dressed up like kind of like like in hat and sunglasses, protesting their own movie.
He
You know,
talked about that in the. Have you seen where he
and
does the live at the
yeah.
colleges? He talks
And
about that.
he's like, don't. And we're like, no, totally cool, dude. Totally cool. Like he didn't want us to blow his cover. But that was obese Kevin Smith. That
Yeah.
was way pre heart attack Kevin Smith. But
Yeah, because those that were. Have you watched those videos? An evening with Kevin Smith,
oh
where he
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Dude, those
They're
are
really
freaking
good.
hilarious.
He's an interesting cat. He got a little I don't know. Kevin Smith now is not the same Kevin Smith. He's gotten, he's still in there, but yeah, early on Kevin Smith I think is the best Kevin Smith.
Yeah. He's matured a little, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Red State was amazing. That Red State was absolutely amazing.
Can't find Dogma on DVD or Blu-ray.
Really?
I've got one of them on VHS still. I can't remember which one.
Tusk was crazy.
Bruce Willis and Kevin Smith hate each other.
Kevin Smith did that Bruce Willis movie, didn't he? Didn't he do one? Isn't it Tracy Morgan and Bruce Willis? Aren't they in a movie together that Kevin Smith directed?
I believe so.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Winchester, because everything was all Miramax stuff.
Yeah.
Cop Out, yes, that's what it was. Yeah, but Dogma, that was all sorts of. That had everybody was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Tusk sucks until you realize it's from the mind of Kevin Smith. Then it makes
Right.
sense.
He's also he wrote for Daredevil for a long time too.
Yeah, the comics.
Yeah. He's good at dialogue, really. That's his
Yeah.
like Chasing Amy. When Bob finally speaks and he tells the Chasing Amy story,
Yeah.
that's that's an amazing dialogue, man. But yeah, Kevin Smith he wrote like those long-winded, deep dialogues in each one of his movies that were always really good. He was also the first one to put Stan Lee in a movie.
Yeah. He was in Mallrats.
Yeah, in Mallrats.
He actually shares a moment. It was with Banky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think there's a callback to that in Captain Marvel, that movie.
Uh-huh.
When she goes, well, it's during a flashback from the 90s and she encounters Stan Lee on the bus. Stan Lee is going over his lines for Mallrats in that scene.
Oh crap. I know a Coon Lee. I think he sharpens. Word is he does in fact sharpen.
He do. In fact, you see that? Ooh-wee. Kyle put that edge on my Mac too.
Yeah, I know at least one edge of his, and it's scary sharp. Like you're scared to even check it.
Yeah. He did good job.
He do all right. We'll keep him around. Just got to figure out how to say his last name. It's either Kunal or Kunley.
It's cool.
Kunnel. Cunnilingus.
Bone Tomahawk. I don't know that one.
I don't either.
I like how it says, Gary says, I loved Bone Tomahawk, and then Brandon's like, it had some really rough scenes. Lots of gore, but great dialogue.
Gary, that was kind of romantic. What's up, Knife Nut 69? He does. There he is right there. Schling Dong Sharpening Services. Brandon Sutton says Kurt Russell.
Huh? The actor that played my two most favorite characters of all time.
Oh, Snake
and Jack. Old Jack Burton and Call Me Snake. What's Tubby?
Tubi, the little free
TV.
TV.
Yeah. they got like a lot of B movies on that thing.
Yeah. Wasn't Kurt Russell in, what was it, Captain Ron?
Oh yeah, that's one of his greatest roles as well.
Oh yeah.
In Overboard.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had some
Death
good
Proof.
roles.
Stunt Guy Mike.
That was a surprisingly good movie.
Yeah. He's
Gary said they
great
get
in.
A movies as well, damn it.
Does it?
Samurai Bird, what's up?
Hey, Samurai Bird.
Well, Stevie, I gotta step out for like 2 seconds. I gotta pee.
Do it.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
do it.
John's got to go shit now. It's John's shitting time. But Soldier was actually, I think, a really good movie. He didn't speak the entire time, just acted. He was also good in Stargate and yeah, lots of good. What was the last Tarantino flick that he did? The Hateful Eight was really good on that. As he was good in that as well. Yeah, The Thing, absolutely. Flubber, wasn't he in the original Flubber or something like that? Yeah, Escape from New York is uh, very much. Then I like them both, but I really think that Escape from New York is amazing. Oh, that's right. He had a part in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too, didn't he? I just finally watched that not too long ago. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Dude, we switched sides.
Holy crap, we crossed the streams.
Oh, you never crossed the stream. Yeah, that's
the one that he did with Stallone. That was Tango and Cash. They helped get FUBAR into the English lexicon in that movie. Dude, one of the first times I saw Stargate was also on LSD. That's amazing.
I was definitely not. I saw it in the little theater we had on base when I was in the Army, so I was not on LSD.
Yeah, that was in 1996 when that movie came out. Remember it fondly. I got like a whole like ode to Stargate tattoo on my leg.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Do you share belly buttons with it?
No.
How does that work?
Oh.
That guy.
Yeah. So him and Goldie Hawn are a great couple too. They have a place out here in a city called Monroe, and it's a fairly nice house. It's nothing crazy, but like they come out here every couple of years and spend a couple weeks, and like they don't. Uh, you hear people talking about them and seeing them, and like they don't big time people at all. I know people that have done work for them, and everyone has said that they're both amazingly nice people.
Well, that's always a pleasant surprise to come across celebrities that are down to earth.
Yeah.
He got me too, Shane. Shane, don't even worry about it. Watched a documentary on mushrooms last night. Think that's how I'm going to watch them from now on.
Oh, I saw Aladdin tripping. I also saw Toy Story tripping.
Oh
I had
Lord!
come home. I thought I was sneaking in to my house on a rampant LSD craze, not realizing that it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I thought it was 1 a.m., even though it was light out. Like I thought I was sneaking in, and my mom's like, are you going to be ready to go or what? We're like, huh? She's like, we're going to the movies with your grandparents. We told you, we said we'd take your sister. And I said, I'm not going anywhere. Like, we're going to see Toy Story. Okay. And so they had no clue, but I got in the middle of a LSD craze, got your trip, got whisked away to the Marysville movie theater to see Toy Story while I was blotto.
How'd that go?
It was awesome. It was amazing.
And they never
And
knew.
and it was an awesome story to tell my grandparents 20 years later. Remember that time we went we all went to see Toy Story? I think that was like the last movie my grandparents ever saw. I said, I had you guys fooled. Nobody knew that I was on 4 hits of two-way window pane. Oh,
How'd they take the news?
I thought it was hilarious.
Those are cool grandparents then.
Oh yeah. That was not my first time being around my grandparents on acid either. Inadvertently, there's this. It's not around here anymore, but um, about 20 miles away, out and deep into this town, was a hippie cult called the Israel Love Ranch. Israel hyphen Love was their last name.
Oh, I
But
thought it was a love ranch.
right, well, it kind of was
No.
also. It was an incestuous cult. But every year they put on Garlic Fest. They grew wild garlic and everything out there, and they'd have this big, huge, kind of like underground hippie festival, Garlic Fest, and all sorts of bands would come out and play. Well, my grandparents were in the Cisco Heights Old Time Fiddlers Club, and my grandpa played the banjo, my grandma played the harmonica and the accordion and sang. My German grandma. Um, and then they had literally like a big, like they were like bluesgrassy fiddler band, and they would typically travel around playing at like old folk home, like retirement homes, playing for like the retirement community. But every year they got invited to play Garlic Fest as well, and I completely forgot about that and was tripping balls at Garlic Fest, and all of a sudden I could hear my grandmother's voice, and I was like, "Oh man, this is the craziest thing! Like, why am I tripping thinking about my grandma? Like, why is my grandma's voice?" And then someone goes, "Stevie, that's your grandparents up on stage." And like I turn around, I was like, "Oh my god, there's my grandparent!" And I'll tell you, it was amazing watching my grandpa just go to town on the banjo. My grandma was a hell of an accordion player, and she like wore like the headgear for the harmonica, and yeah, it was amazing to see them. Freaked me the heck out, but it was also amazing. It was an amazing experience.
Yeah, that sounds pretty stinking rad. Right there in the middle of Cult Fest with all the
Yep,
incestuous hippies.
yep. Yeah, I could probably, if someone did a Google search on that, the Israel hyphen Love Ranch. Yeah. Yep. The Love Family. Jesus Christ of the. Yep. They are. Yeah, they got their own Wikipedia page. Holy crap.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Actually, Patina, it's the skin flute he plays,
The skin
not
flute.
not the slide whistle.
um, on acid, one time, I got obsessed with a kazoo. I had a kazoo, and I was obsessed with this kazoo. Not even joking. Just this orange plastic kazoo with a little white topper on it. I was obsessed with this thing. And we were at the mall, the Everett Mall, and uh I was high enough to walk into K Jewelers or whatever and ask them about like putting like a diamond in it. Like I wanted to make this thing the most amazing kazoo I'd ever had. And the guy the guy looks at he's like, "Are you on like mind altering drugs or something, son?" And I was like, "Yes. Yes, I am." Oh man, so that's
Did you
hilarious you bring up the kazoo.
did you play the kazoo at all? I mean, like,
I
were you
didn't.
in the mall? You
And
weren't like playing it.
no, I was playing it. I absolutely was playing it. Now I was I like I rode we rode the bus all day and like ended up in the mall. And I had this I don't even remember where I got the kazoo. I might have even found it on the bus. I remember washing it or something like that. God, I mean, dude, I was literally okay. I was riding the bus, so we didn't even have our license yet. So I was like 14 or 15 years old, which blows my mind knowing like my daughter's 15. To think that my daughter might be riding around
On
on a
public
bus,
transportation.
high, public transportation, high on LSD, blows my mind. Yet there I was at 14, 15 doing that.
Playing a kazoo that you
Playing a
had no
kazoo.
idea where it had been.
Nope.
Not
Nope.
even sure 100% if you watched it or not. You watched it or something like that.
No, I remember watching it because I remember my rule when I was on LSD was don't get your hands wet because you'll never get them dry.
Right.
And I remember washing the kazoo and like, oh well, this is the price I have to pay for this magical instrument. Oh yeah, no. To Shane. So I thought I was the master of the kazoo. Everyone else was like, dude, you gotta fucking knock it off, dude. You gotta fucking knock it off, Stevie.
You
It was
remember
one
any
of
of the
the things
songs you were playing?
In my mind, I was the Kenny G of the kazoo. Everyone else, I'm just making horrible noises. Oh man. Oh, I couldn't play any song. You know,
What songs did you
but
think you were playing though?
probably everything at the time. Yeah, man. That was I haven't thought about those memories. Those were filed in the way back. Oh,
Well, I know the first time I ever smoked weed was at work bagging groceries at Kroger. And my friend Jay, like we just happened to go on break at the same time and he was like, "Hey, you want to go out to my car and smoke a joint?" And I was like, "Oh hell yeah." Never freaking touched this stuff before. I was like, "Dude, I'm about to get so stoned." And for some reason in my mind, stone just meant just mellow, kind of
right.
chill. And so I didn't know that it could have quite a psychedelic effect, especially there in the beginning. And it, like, we smoked the whole joint, and it was kind of a creeper because we made it back in. I clocked in, got to the end of the register, and started like bagging groceries, and the shit kicked in, and everything was going wow, 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 and slowed like way down. And I was like, oh shit. I think there was something in it. And I turned around and Jay's walking back from the time clock. And I don't think he really did this, but in my mind, he was walking like the keep on trucking dude. And he thumbs up to me and smiled. And I was like, what's in this shit? And he was like, nothing. It's just really good. So
Yeah.
somehow I finished bagging the groceries, get them out to the van, and I'm loading them up. So like the side, it was one of those big conversion vans that had like the doors that open like that.
Uh-huh.
So the doors open like this. I'm putting the groceries in, and I shut the door. And the first thing I see is their little like 6-year-old son standing there staring at me. And the only thing I could think to say was, "I'm not stoned." And then I looked down and he's holding out $1 trying to tip me. And I was like, oh my God. So I grabbed it and go running inside. And apparently me and him were both obviously altered because the lady at customer service was like, she said, hey, come here. And I walked up there and she said, you and Jay go find something to do in the back now. And I was like, well, why? And she's like, just go. I'm like, okay. So we go back there and I'm like, he's like, what are we supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know. She just said, find something to do. And he looks up and he's like, let's move that pallet of 2-liter Pepsis off the top of that other pallet over to here. And we're like, okay, dude, that's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
So, well, we didn't really know how to work the little power jack thing. So like it jolted and the whole top pallet of 2-liter Pepsis fell. We fall in it because the whole pallet busts open. There's Pepsi spraying everywhere. We fall down in the middle of it. We're laying in the middle of all these Pepsi spraying, just laughing our asses off. Somehow we got it put back and like got the ones that had busted thrown away, and they never freaking knew. And then, so after we cleaned that up, we were having so much fun. We went to the back hallway of produce and gathered up armloads of freaking potatoes, and we were just throwing them at the wall. I mean, we had the best time of our lives and never got in trouble for it. We came back up like probably 2 hours later, 30 minutes before our shift's over. And we're like, hey, we're good now. Let's bag some groceries, get the hell out of here.
Oh, and hey, that was by orders. You had to go find something else.
Yeah, we found something to damn it do. She didn't say it had to be productive, non-destructive, nothing.
Oh, that's great, man. The first time I smoked weed, I was in the 6th grade, and I had literally just got done with Dare. When Dare was the big thing when I was in 6th grade, drug abuse resistance education.
Yes,
Where they
you
teach
get the little red ribbon.
Yep. Where all I got a picture of me at Dare graduation. I could even pull up. Oh, hold on. Hey, okay. Good night, kiddo. Okay. All right. Love you, kiddo. God, I know she's just in the other room listening to me. All this stuff. That's the thing. I've shared a lot of these stories with her now. As I've gotten older, she's gotten older. But so I'd just gone through Dare. We knew that my friend's dad was a drug dealer. And one night we were at Funtasia, this big video arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, putt-putt golf type place. And my friend Josh was like, I got some marijuana. And we went back behind Funtasia, smoked out of a pop can and a Zippo lighter. And it was one of those things where, people say you don't get high the first time you smoke weed. But just like that scene in the very beginning of Half Baked, not us. We were high as hell. But it was almost like speed for me. Like it just made it made us run around and like, dude, I think you're 11 or 12 years old when you're in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Your mind has no business being on cannabis. And we geeked out, and then like we got all the tickets and got all all this candy and everything, and learned what the munchies were for the first time. And then as I started to sober up, I turned into like the biggest bitch and was like, I'm the bad kid that did drugs that we learned about in in Dare, and like
That
I'm pretty sure I cried, and I swear, like I told myself I will never do drugs again. And then it was like a month later when we were out my buddy's fort. He's like, "Hey, I got weed again." I'm like, "Yeah, let's do that." Like instantly it was like, as much as I hated the after effects, it sure was fun. So yeah, but nothing like taking a Pepsi shower at the grocery store.
it it wasn't the cleanest of showers, I can tell you that. But we had fun. It was a damn good time, and I can remember I was still a little bit altered on the way home, and I of course drove home, and like the way the sun was shining, there was like shadows from the trees were going across the road, so it was like these little it's like a strobe effect, dude, and it felt like I was in a damn video game driving, like I was like pole position
Oh, let's see if I can find this picture of me.
from your dare days.
Yeah.
I can remember our little ribbons. Like we thought we were little badasses, and I think it was seventh. No, it was eighth grade for me. We were thought we were just the coolest little kids because the ribbon said the choice for me drug free, and we like took scissors and cut it all out. And ours said the choice for me free drugs.
Yeah.
We're like we're such rebels.
Oh God, where would that picture be? Hmm.
You taking off Winchester?
Deuces, Winnie. Shane. Same here. That that night that well, the first time I did a live stream solo was the infamous nerd rope incident. But then, like a month later, when were doing said faction, I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna have a little nibble of this Stonio that I had gotten from Gons, and forgetting that each cookie is 750 milligrams. So even the bite that I took was like 300 and some milligrams, and I just blasted off that night. And that's like when you get so high, you have like uncontrollable anxiety,
Yeah.
knowing how you know, like, and you just keep taking off. Like right when you think you're about to level off, you just keep going before you know it. Like, all right, man, no longer in control of this. Oh, those are fun times. You need a good freak out every once in a while.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I didn't. I did. I think I missed that one, and I can remember a comment in one of the chats of a later live. Somebody saying when Stevie on edibles, he just kind of forgets where he is sometimes.
Um, yeah, I went back and watched like 30 seconds of the first live that I did on edibles, and you can just see the sheer look at of how terrified I am. I'll never forget I had Jason Brown texting me going, "Hey bro, is everything okay? Are you all right, man? Like is someone off? Is someone pointing a gun at you off screen?" I still have those text messages. And he's like, "Either that or you're on edibles." And I was like, "Bingo."
Ding ding ding.
Oh. So yeah, I won't mess around like that anymore. Yeah, some of the best chat ever is when Shane was balls deep in an edible, or an edible was balls deep in him,
Yeah, I think that's the
and
way
then
it went.
freaking out on the under the covers. Oh man, yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. Okay.
We learned that in Dare.
Yeah.
Edibles do hit different for faux show.
They sure are. And especially the ones that, like the ones I had sent to Shane, or allegedly sent to Shane, um, got them from Gons. And the stuff that Gons was making out there in Tennessee doesn't have a restriction on the milligrams that each edible can be. Like here in Washington State, a package can't be more than 100 milligrams, and they have to be in individual doses of 10 milligrams.
Right.
So nothing can ever be more than 10 milligrams at a time. Now, back when it was just, that was one of the downsides of when it became recreationally legal. Back when it was just medicinal, we had the crazy, crazy, crazy edibles. You know, you get the, what were they called? The Chiba Chews, the decadoses that were 1,000 milligrams, you know, that were, you know, crazy, crazy insane. But these things that Gons had, I don't know if you saw like that big old bag that we had at the
Yeah. Yeah.
house. Like we literally had a shopping bag just filled with edibles. And that was my man keeping up with Nuz.
Oh
That
my
was
lord.
literally fear and loathing with Nuz. The minute I met up with Nuz, the very first night me and Nuz, we popped our first edible that night and then kept it going for 16 days straight, man. I had to like I literally I didn't touch anything for like a month after that.
Yeah, I know when I first met Nuz, like my initial response was, "That is one mellow motherfucker."
Yeah, and the deeper, dude, he just kept getting going so deep. Like the minute we would wake up until he passed out at the end of the night. And when Nuz was done, he was done. Like he just shut down.
Just gone.
Just gone. Oh. Yeah, Patina, you remember them Chiba Chews? Those things were the shit. They were like little Tootsie Rolls almost. But they were like this big, and the decadoses I think were, I don't think they were 100 milligrams. I think they were 1,000 milligrams. Yeah,
Damn.
those things were insane, man.
All right, brother Joe, take it easy, man. Appreciate you
Alrighty,
hanging out with us.
Joe. Oh, yep, those tasty little squares. Yes.
And it
Yeah.
just keeps coming. It's like
You
you're like,
know,
"Oh, I'm high." And then you're like, "Oh, I'm higher."
oh, and then you're like, oh my God. Then you're down literally looking at yourself. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I can look up and see myself, and I can look down and see myself. Yeah, I've had, I mean, they as psychedelic of experience on edibles as I have on mushrooms and LSD. Yeah, they're fun, but they're a once in a while for me now. Like I can't all the time.
Yeah, you know when your body starts tingling, you know it's going to be a fun ride.
Yeah,
And I'm the same way as drink water there.
yeah,
I almost prefer mushrooms over weed nowadays.
yeah,
Like in psychedelia inducing doses. It's more of just to knock the edge off for me.
little micro dosing.
Yeah.
99 Ed.
Take care, Ed. Appreciate you hanging with us. I just wish they had an off switch. That they do not.
That would be amazing if you could be like, all right, and we're done.
Instead, you
Because there
start
is,
sweating. You're like, "Am I gonna feel like this forever?"
yeah, if anyone who's gone deep has had that exact thought, like, am I broken now? Like, I don't. It's never going to stop. I'm always going to be like this.
Then, just when you start to come to terms with that fact, you might start coming down the other side, and you're like, "Oh, wait, let's mellow it out
Right,
a little bit."
right.
Okay,
I've
panic
had,
attack over.
yeah, but I've also had like some of the most profound internal dialogue, conversations with myself where I got some shit accomplished.
Right.
Like I feel like I did eventually improve myself because I gave myself some ultimatums like, man, if you make it through this, you're going to start doing this and you're going to stop doing this. Like, well, I can't lie to myself. I got to make good,
Have a real come to Jesus moment with yourself.
Oh, big time, man. Yes. Been there, done that, and absolutely. Uh no. I think he's just naturally mellow. There you go, Crispy. Yeah. I'll still never forget the running into Shane. So the day one of Blade Show, I never sobered up from the. Everyone had come over to the house the night before. That that was that Thursday night. Everyone had come over to the show or to the house, and that's when Gons really started introducing us to all the new stuff that he had brought. So we were just like guinea pigs, like, oh yeah, I'll try that, I'll try that, I'll try that, I'll try that, and woke up the next morning like, oh my god, we have to go around and be around people today. And then that's when I ran into Shane. I broke off from the pack, and remember just turning around and there was Shane. And I was like, oh man, I have to talk to somebody now.
How'd that go?
That went good. Good. Well, I think we talked just briefly, and I think I ended up breaking off and then meeting back up with him. But I was literally on a mission to just, I don't even know what, man. But then I was like, all right, no more.
Well,
But
I
then,
hope you're all right there, Aunt.
oh man, on what? I tell you, I've almost nicked myself a couple of times flipping this Deca. This right now, the blade on my Deca after I got Joe's Lancelot leather, his horse butt strops.
Hell yeah.
With no emulsion. So I strop with Lacey's emulsions on his ugly strops, but then this, uh, you know, just to refine it, he's got one side, two side.
Right.
I was during a meeting I had with work where I wasn't on camera. I sat here and stropped a couple times, and this has turned into the most wicked sharp for just stropping. I can't begin to tell you how sharp this Deca blade is, man.
Would you be able to find those strops on the old EDC roundtable?
You would actually, yes. Under well, here I probably got the link pulled right up.
Throw her up there.
I will. But yeah, also though, I have Lacey's 1 micron and 9 micron. and I have those loaded on Joe's ugly strops, but are just his scraps of leather, and her emulsions are legit.
Yeah, I need to get some of those at some point.
Let's see here. Under leather. Where are the strops? Here they go. The horse butt strops. I will put them in the link in the chat.
EDC roundtable for all your horse booty needs.
Indeed.
So wait, you said Joe and Mrs. Joe are going to be at the
Yeah.
show
Yep.
for the whole time? Because I missed them last year. He was only there Friday.
I don't think that they're going to be there through Sunday. I don't think they're staying the entire time, but they'll be down there for a couple days.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll definitely run into him because I got there probably 10 minutes after the show was over Friday. And I know he was
and they didn't
there.
They only came down for that Thursday night.
Yeah.
That last time we all met up at the house. And they just drove down for the night. And then they drove there. We all did dinner out on the stoop, and then they drove back that night. So no, Patina. Blunts can be one of the most. Oh, those things are obnoxious, man.
They are.
Oh, they get you way like one puff, and you're like, Jesus Christ, really? One hit of this, and I'm this gone.
And I'm telling you, the wrapper has something to do with it too.
Yeah,
man.
you mix that tobacco with it,
Yeah.
man. It's something different.
It hit different for show.
So many people, God, that's so. I forgot about shotgunning. Man, yeah, I definitely tonight thought of a lot of stuff I hadn't thought of in a long time.
Little walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
We can I know one week we need to revisit the story of Shane and his girlfriend. Because there's people out there that don't know the story.
Yeah.
How it all came out on a live stream, and I don't even think it was intentional. It just organically happened. Tell us more. Wait, but there's more. What's up, Mark H?
Oh, damn, Mark H in the house. Well, good to got all bandaged up there, and
all good and glued up. I was trying to sew a leather sheath with a knife in it like a dumbass. That'll get you. And yes, there is a former professional kazooist.
Yeah, amateur at best.
You know what story, Shane. You know which story. And it's not the story of how your middle name is Shane.
That was a mind-blowing time for me when I learned that too. What?
Wait, what? Is this for real?
I was during one of my tech support nights with him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I did just get a text from the missus saying that I need to come out and help unload the car with groceries.
Well, that works out perfect because we just hit 2.5 hours, and I was about to shut her down anyway. So, do you have any last words for the fine folks, Mister Lemon?
Uh, I mean, definitely the moral of my stories have ever been take half, start, take half, give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Give
If
it a
I
good
have
minute.
any parting words, if I could go back and tell myself anything, I'd say those same words. Just take half, man. And don't invite Dave.
Nobody wants Dave around anyway.
No. So,
And when you take half and you get to that point where you're like, oh, I need to take more. Wait another 15 minutes or so,
right.
and then and no, there was no pink nightgown involved. I don't think there was any baby oil involved, but
Uh,
yeah, it was a eye
Todd, that
opening.
was one of the first lives that I did. I was on the road. Uh, I was in California that night. I had just started that channel. There was like 10 of us in there. You were there, EDC Oz, Maddie, JB was in there. Yeah, that was a good one, man. Uh,
Shane just ate some
yeah, he
rope.
did. I did just get a text message from him showing him a a picture of the nerd rope. So sorry, Shane. But hey man, I really appreciate you having me on tonight, dude. This was awesome to see Grooves Day Night Live back
Well,
on the air.
I appreciate you making it possible for me to have you on tonight. So
Oh yeah, man. I'm glad um that spot was reserved for you. So it is all good, my man. It is all good. And yeah, now we can all mess with each other big time if we ever wanted to.
oh, we want to. We definitely want to. Put it in reverse, Shane. How do I put it in reverse?
Back it up, Shane. Back it up.
Oh,
Reverse gears. How do
well,
I put
yeah.
it in
How
reverse?
do I put it in
Shane, you have to
reverse?
purge. You're gonna have to purge, Shane.
And that's not guaranteed to work. How
No.
long ago did you eat it? Well, I
Oh,
sure appreciate you, Stevie. It's always a blast
likewise, man.
chilling with you, and I appreciate all you guys and gals in the chat. And yeah, it might very well be back. I think that's a thing. So thank you guys. Appreciate you all. So
Heck
make
yeah.
sure you get out there and EDC your asses off. And if you get the chance, just do something nice for somebody. Love you guys. Good night.
Deuces.